Hey guys, it's me. I know this video is like 3 days late. Oops. But this is the beginning of my information on Germany thing series. And, but basically, like, the whole reason I'm doing this is one, for my friends back home who don't get to talk to me very often, who do watch my videos, to, kind of know a little bit about what's it like here and stuff. And also because when I was living in Germany, the first place I went was onto YouTube to see sort of like what to expect from it, but there weren't that many videos on it, so I thought maybe I could help someone else out. If I'm like looking behind me a lot, it's because I was just watching PewDiePie play Slender, and now I'm really terrified of everything. So I'm sorry if I look really paranoid, but it's because I'm just waiting for Slender to, be somewhere. Anyways, so, yeah, so I guess this episode 1, is gonna be about, like, driving, driving and, like, roads in Germany, because they are different than in America, and it's not, okay, so, basics, starting right now. A lot of things that people think about Germany is that, they drive on the wrong side of the road, the left side of the right side of the road, the right side of the road. That's not true. They drive on the left side, just like in America. But that's only been that way for like 20 years or something. Like, it hasn't been that long that they started doing that, because they did used to drive on the right side of the road. What else? There's a lot of one-way streets here, like a lot of them. And it's not really that hard to tell which is which, because if you look on the sides of the road, you can see which way the cars are parked. And like if you're in an intersection and you're turning like onto a one-way street, there's this little blue arrow sign that's like a circle, and it's got a white arrow, but the sign's blue, and it points at the street, and you know that that's a one-way street. Let's see what else. There aren't a lot of like turning signs, or not line. That probably looked really attractive. There's not a lot of like turning lanes. A lot of the time, you'll just kind of be expected to stop in the middle of the road and turn. It's just, I don't know, it's a Germany thing. Another thing is about the Autobahn. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, I sound like a 12-year-old boy right now. I'm sure that's really annoying. You hear me clear my throat. The Autobahn isn't a highway that doesn't have a speed limit. It just sorry. There are some places, like, there's actually, like a road, by my house, sort of. It's in, like, the next village over, where you have to go up the hill to get to the village, but that road doesn't have a speed limit, so that's kinda cool. Oh my god. But the normal speed, like, outside of villages and towns and everything, is 70 kilometers per hour. But once you get like closer to a town, it becomes 50, and then I'm pretty sure once you get into the town, it's like 30. But the reason everyone thinks that driving on the Autobahn is like really fast is because the speed limits are in kilometers per hour, and when it says 100 kilometers per hour, like, that sounds like really fast, but it's not, because I know for a fact that 130 kilometers per hour, which is another speed limit they have on the Autobahns, that's like 80 miles an hour, I think, is what my friend said. But I'm really bad at math, so don't quote me on that. Another thing is there aren't really like billboards. So that's another thing that, yeah, or at least not around here. I live in southern Germany, in this little tiny village that no one who doesn't live here really knows about. So there you go. Another thing is when you are like driving on like the main road of wherever you are, because there's always a main road somewhere in Germany. It's not like you're on a freeway driving and you're like going past exits and towns. Well, there are exits, of course, but I mean, if you're not going past towns, you're going like through them, which is also something that is sort of important, but it's just a little not, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because like you'll be going like from here to go to Baldfish Rock, you have to like go through like 3 different villages, and it's really weird. But yeah, and driving isn't really, I don't know, everyone drives very aggressively here. Not everyone, but a lot of people do drive very aggressively here. And it's funny because when you're on the Autobahn and someone wants to like move lanes, if you're not like directly behind them or where they would be if they changed lanes, they don't use their turn signal like at all. They just go. And that's how you kind of tell who the Americans are, is because they're only using their turn signals and like being like really cautious about it. But the Germans, they just go. They just go. I've hit my arm really hard. Let's see what else is important. You kind of want to be careful about leaving your windows rolled down. And if you have like a newer car, like that's not an issue. But we have a really old BMW. Don't even get me started on that car. And so we keep the windows down because it doesn't have AC. It's kind of warm right now, sort of. Well, it's raining right now, but it was warm the other day. But you want to be careful about leaving your windows down because it does rain on like a random basis. It's kind of like living in the southeast U.S., like in like Tennessee and like places like that. Like, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes, kind of thing. Because we definitely we had this storm yesterday where it was raining for like 30 minutes and like pouring rain, like pouring and hailing and everything. But it only lasted like 30 minutes, so that was cool. And the sun came out and it was all bright and shiny and everything again. So I think that's it. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, go ahead and leave a comment and I will answer those in my next video, which is going to be about something. I think I'm going to do school next. Yeah. Oh, and the reason I look the exact same in all these videos is because I've just uploaded them completely in one day because I wanted to get them done. So, I will see you in my next video. Bye!